G'day everyone, I'll just Alright, so welcome everybody. I don't think we've got any live viewers just at the moment yet, but I'll just crack on anyway, just because it is going to go to my channel down the track. So welcome to another set of raid tournament hits. In this time round it's the final day's battles. I had a week off last week. I was away on a family holiday, which was good to catch up with family in these COVID times, so that was pretty awesome. But we're back this week, so this week we've got a 5-star bloody battle tournament with no red heroes allowed, which is pretty alright. What it's meant is that there's a lot of defences that have faced up with red tanks, because obviously you can't stack blue heroes against them. So that's what I've ended up doing. It hasn't really worked out for me though. So I've gone with Cooper, Talon, I'll just bring it up like this. So Cooper, Talon, Ridge, Brock and Blair. So I've gone 3 reds because they can't stack blues against it, as well as the pseudo healing that comes from Talon's minion makers, and then obviously Cooper just to do a bit of damage. But the tactic hasn't really worked out, as you can see. I've had 3 battles against me in the last 2 days. Had Teflon attack me at the tail or midway through day 4. So there's Teflon's defense there. Faffy and Pillafats attacked me yesterday, or earlier today in today's battles, which I obviously lost those as well. So Faffy has a red tank center with a bit of a setup around it, and then Pillafats is there as well. So yeah, some interesting defenses that I've faced and I've seen. A lot of people still have put in healers, even though in the bloody battle tournament, if we go to rules and then the modifiers, even with the bloody battle, which says healing, revival, armor and similar buffs have no effect. So that means that direct healing, direct revival and that, none of that actually has any impact. Hey Anna, how you going? So yeah, it's a bit interesting seeing the some of the defenses still putting up healers, even though you can't actually have any healing involved. But yeah, that's a bit interesting. I obviously didn't put any healers in. Maybe I should have put in Ksenia or Terminus or something like that. It was interesting actually. Or just go back to Teflon's defense. Teflon did actually something that was kind of a little bit smart. So he put Terminus in at tank, because even though he can't revive, he ends up having this 4 attacks with 178% damage onto random enemies, and then you can see the rest of the defense is much healer. So you've got Mortis and Krampus and Ridge in there, and then Talon with some pseudo healing. So not a bad defense. Kind of hoping I don't have to face it, but I've got my final 5 battles left to go, so I may as well crack straight into them. I'll just check to make sure my raid chest is ready, which it is. So we've got Host 0815, Brock Tank, Yolani, Vincent. We've got far out, I struggle with names, Zidane and Natalia. On the left hand side. So this is the attack team I've been using for pretty much the entire thing. I was meaning to actually change this weapon over, so I'll do that. So this is the attack team. I've got 8-bit Giselle and Cooper to get a trio of yellows, which are very high damage dealing. We've then got Blair and Brock. Brock can get rid of some of the buffs that they might get, and Blair's just a fast damage dealer. Save those changes. So yeah, this is the attack team I've been using. It's worked out pretty well. I've only copped the 1 defeat so far, so either that's a testament to the team or something like that, I don't know. But so far it's worked out pretty alright. So first one, so you got a red match 4 square I can make here, which is probably the best move I've got. The other one I can make is this red match 3 onto Yolani up the middle, which will then give me a yellow match 4 and then match 3 in the next turn. If I go this route though, I've got a purple match 4 which I can follow up with, which is what I will do. And I'll just pick up my red grenade, get rid of all those purple tiles, and all of the red and yellow ones. There we go. So, very nice little cascade in there. So now we can just start picking off some of these guys. I'm going to target Vincent with the sniper. Not quite enough to kill him with the burn damage. So the burn damage does 184 each turn, whereas that burn's only going to kick out. Sorry, he had 300 health, 500 health, but that one red tile did end up changing that. So now we just got to finish off these two. There we go. So we got the first one done. Come out as a victory. Oops, I've got noise coming through twice. I'll turn the speaker down. Alright, so 1 down, 4 to go. Ooh. Interesting. Reaper at plus 19. So Reaper is last month's Hero of the Month. So there's not actually very many of him that are sitting out in the wild at max leveled, let alone pretty well max emblemed. What alliance is this guy from? This stupid bug. Okay. There's a weird thing with the tournaments and the tournament raid screens where you can't actually, like, if you go in, you hit view and then click on anyone from that alliance and click view again, you can't then go and view the alliance again. So I've done that somewhere along the way. But yeah, I can't see the rest of this guy's alliance. I will just write it down if I can, because I'm looking to update my hero databases. And Reaper is one of the very few heroes I'm missing. So if you do have Reaper max leveled, even emblemed, but preferably just max leveled, please do reach out to me, because I really am missing Reaper and Finley. They're the only 2 heroes. Oh, and Nagao, the 4-star red zombie. But those are the only heroes I'm actually missing their updated stats, because if you're kept an eye on the announcements and stuff, SGD did a massive buff of all of the heroes in the game that were not vanilla ones. So that means all the heroes of the month, all of the zombies, all of the mercs, the challenge event heroes, everything except for the vanilla heroes got a buff to their base stats, so their attack, defense, and HP, which then meant that all of the databases I had been maintaining were all suddenly null and void, and I've been frantically gathering screenshots and troweling through the thousands and thousands of defenses that players put up just to grab their revised stats. So yeah, if you've got Reaper, Nagao, or Finley max leveled, please do reach out, because I would really love to get those last couple, and then that's it. Then the databases can all be updated. So anyway, so we've got double yellow. I am going to stick with this attack team, because even though it is facing up against yellows, it is still quite powerful, and I do want to get rid of the Mr. Magnet tank. So I'll just pick up this red purple match to start us off, which had a nice little cascade, and then I'm going to grab this yellow match, which will give me a purple grenade, as well as pick up the blue cascade, and then I'll just finish off Mr. Magnet. Just grab some reds. I will double tap on him, which not enough to kill him with the burn, but this should finish it. Alright, so he will die from the burn damage in the next turn. Just a little unfortunate that he got off one shot at me. So there we go, burn damage done, and that'll damage Minamoto as well. Okay, so Reaper fired first time. I think that's actually the first time I've seen Reaper fire in battle. So he did a little bit, or a fair amount of damage, so his damage is only going to get worse now the longer the fight goes on, because he's now picked up a 25% undispellable stacking attack buff. So I can't dispel it with Giselle. Giselle, sorry. As you can see, it's still there even though she targeted him, but we can get rid of it, or get rid of him. So the interesting thing though with that that buff though is if there was reviving and he did get revived now, he'd actually still have that attack buff. It sort of sticks around even after revivals, which is very powerful, but fortunately there's no revivers in this at the moment, so I don't have to worry about it. Yogi UK, so from the Global Empire. Ridge tank, so Ridge is very damaging at tank or flank in this game. He kicks out a stupid amount of damage, so I am always cautious and wary of him. There is a Rudolph left wing as well, which does increase Ridge's damage if Rudolph fires and then Ridge fires, but fortunately with Ridge being in the tank position, that's not especially likely, unless of course I send a heap of, oops, that move, tiles onto Rudolph and trigger him first, which it looks like I will be doing, seeing as that's where my yellow tiles are, but we should be able to get rid of Rudolph. I'm going to hold Cooper, because nobody's low health at this stage. Do I just pop the blue? I'm thinking we pop the blue grenade, which will mean that Ridge probably fire. Oh, no, Ridge didn't fire. Thank you, crit damage. And then all in all, we should be able to finish this off. So poor old Terminus is left on his own. Actually, I'm going to forcibly trigger Terminus, because I do want to see what he... I didn't have to force trigger him. I want to see what happens with the reviving, because he can't revive anyone. Yeah, okay, cool. So it doesn't even attempt to revive anyone, it just goes straight to the damage damage sequence of things. So ended up taking 4 hits from Terminus, which could have been bad, but because he's not got a huge attack stat, worked out alright. Yeah, Hertzfeld. Alright, so we got Hannibal Lecter, Die Anstalt de Iran. Iran? I don't know. Guessing a German alliance. But can't see that. Thank you very much, Bug. Minamoto tank, which is an interesting choice, given that most people will be using a lot of reds, with no blues allowed. So we'll just keep going with this same attack team. Alright. Blue match 4 or 5 kind of thing, but it's a square match that it comes through as. He will fire, but I'm not really worried because it's just one single sniper and I can take him out next turn. I'll pick up this one next. I would like to get rid of Letitia before she fires, just because Letitia can hit 4 of my heroes at once, but I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of her. 158, so she'll die from the burn, but not before she triggers, which is a little unfortunate. And I don't think I've got any other match I can make other than this blue one over here, either vertical or horizontal. I don't think there's another move, and I hate when there's no moves, because it means I've got no choices, and no choices means I'm about to get whacked. So we've got a red match now that I can make. And Ridge is about to fire. Ridge will target. Ridge is probably going to target, or will target Giselle unless something changes on that HP. That's such a stupid bug as well. Alright, so we lost Blair. And we're probably about to lose another hero, probably Cooper. Nope, not Cooper. Excellent. Awesome. Alright, this must be a nice little... Oh no, you must just target the left. Yeah. I was going to say, if he targeted Cooper, I was going to lose to Cooper as well. I meant to trigger Giselle, not Cooper there. That's okay. Because we just got to finish off Goldman now. Winner, winner, chicken for dinner. Alright, one more flag. How are we sitting on that leaderboard? 141st. Not too bad, given I've copped 1 loss in attack and had 2 days worth of E grade. So our last one is against Aladdin. From... Oh, this is interesting. So this is a German alliance. Translation is the Dark Angels. So not too worried about this defense setup because it's got 2 greens and a purple tank, which very much suits this attack team with triple yellow and 2 reds. So not too worried about this one. There is a Mortis left wing, which does always make me a little bit wary. Just because Mortis can turn battles on his own, so I'm just keep an eye out on him, make sure he doesn't fire to hurt us, or at least we mitigate how much he hurts us. So not getting many yellow tiles onto Mirage, but I am getting a lot of tiles onto, how much health we got here? 383. I'm going to target left because I think I can get rid of Mirage with this red grenade. Yeah. So we got rid of Mirage, and that also means that Yolani's going to die in the next turn from the burn. Actually, we'll kill her now. So that puts the burn onto Mortis. 796, not quite enough. We got 122, so dying from burn damage. Alright, wait a turn, watch Mortis die, do that, and then finish off with bleed. So there we go, finished off with 24 wins in this tournament, and only the 1 attacking loss. Defense-wise though, a lot of room for improvement. We got 3 losses from 3 attacks, so I'll yeah, definitely need to improve that for next time this tournament rolls around. Probably wasn't the best idea tanking Ridge and then having this sort of setup. I don't know, not sure who I should have tanked. I do want to tank the red because it eliminates the blue, because of the eliminated blue, but I don't really have any good red tanks. I don't actually know if there are too many good red tanks when there's no healing and armor generation allowed. The best red tanks are ones like Horato and Zidane and that kind of thing, and unfortunately they are neutered by not being able to heal and generate armor. So where do we finish? We finished 54th. That's not too bad. I'll take that, or at least we're finishing 54th at the moment. I can see my score is 18152. Yeah, not too bad. I'll take it. I would have liked to have not had the 1 loss. It was a bit of a crummy loss. The team I probably was a bit overconfident against. It was against Panthera. As you can see, a lot of reds. It was pretty much a case of I accidentally triggered Blunderbuss in the same turn as Hairware and Barbwire, and between the 3 of them, they annihilated me. And it was like I needed half a tile onto Blunderbuss and it would have not triggered. She would have died instead. So yeah, that was my only loss in this tournament. What are we with 25? We may as well just go and do a couple quick raids. So we got Big Boss from the Seismic Empire. You can see my normal raiding team is very similar to that tournament team I was using. It's got 8-Bit Giselle, Cooper and Brock, but I've used Ksenia in the place of Blair, just because Ksenia does healing and the passive mana generation, both of which are awesome abilities, and then you add on that Ksenia can revive, and it's a bit of a no-brainer in attack. Pick up this yellow box. Alright, this one's gonna be fairly easy from this point, because we'll just pick up that one to him. Grab Giselle, which should kill him. Yep. Ooh, copped all 3. Ouch. It's alright, I'll hold Cooper another turn. Do. Alright. Just the 1 more. One more yellow tile. Not there though. Literally anywhere else in that line. Alright, there we go. And then that should finish it. Alright, 2 to go, and then we'll be able to open this chest. So we got Lycant from the Band of Brothers. I'm going to reroll. Oh, it started already. Everyone dropping their defenses. Alright. Let's do this with some 3-star heroes. So who we got? We'll go and change it to rarity. And then just scroll past all the 5s. All the 4s. Alright, let's go with Hoff, Bucky, and... Actually, we'll go zombies. We'll go Hoff, Paige, and Iggy. That should be enough, and we'll just change these to 3-star guns. That one. Alright. Should be a very easy win. Even if it is only 3v 3v5 because the 5 are unleveled. We'll just pick up the green match. Yellow match onto Bucky. Yellow match onto Bucky again. Bucky's probably going to fire now, but that's okay. Do this one, which will get me the green match cascading. Then we'll go that way. This could be awkward if I do lose. I really hope I don't lose now. Alright, there we go. We just need to get some special skills going. Do that one. What I got? I got red. Red and green. Alright, we'll pick up the green. Ooh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could get awkward. Off. Come on. Kill him dead. Eh. Go that move. Alright, there we go. Managed it in the end. That was a lot closer than it. 70 HP left. Oh dear. That'll teach me for being overconfident about facing. Alright, let's clear this team out before we get into that situation again. We'll go back to that team. Reroll. Actually, let's change to a different team. Let's go this one. Alright. When it decides to go. Alright, pick up purple match to start us off, and mainly because it gives me this yellow match in the next turn, and I really like yellow matches. But I'll take the yellow match onto to Logan, sorry, first, and pick up the green. Ooh, that was a mistake. Oh well. We'll just get some minions up. Finish off Marina. Charge block you, shoot you, and just pick up the yellow tiles. 8-bit, and then we'll just finish off Terminus, and just pick up as many tiles from a cascade as we can. More minions and more dodge as well. I do love Talon. She's so great. If you've got Talon and you haven't leveled her, you really should. She's just... She doesn't seem like an awesome hero, but, you know, the minions on their own are... Like, it's 160 HP she heals every turn, essentially. Like, each time she spawns out more minions. And then each of the minions do damage, and poison damage, and she gives dodge as well. And between the 3 effects, it's kind of very, very strong. Alright, so from the raid season, because that has just ended, I ended up sitting in... That's not right, it was like 130th this morning. I don't know why it's saying 100 I finished 139th, was my final positioning in the raid tournament. Which was alright, but that's saying 107th now. I don't know why. Leaderboard. 107th. Huh. Maybe it was 107. I don't know. So we just finished outside. We didn't quite get to 2400 final cups, which is great because if you can finish the raid season in master tier, you basically have a 24-hour period where you can create and fill as many master chests as possible. Like, it's just, if you finish the raid season in season cooldown period in master, I really advise just like using all of your resets of the, like your skip forwards of the chests just to do the PvP chests. It really does make a big difference in terms of, like, you get a huge amount of food. It's got the highest drop rate of promotion materials and all that kind of thing from the chests as well. I didn't quite get there. I finished in Challenger tier. I was 21 trophies off. Admittedly, I was sound asleep, so the raid season finished at 4 o'clock in the morning my time, which is, yeah, definitely ZZZZZ time. So I didn't participate in this raid season. I always just do every second one because of time zones. But yeah, so definitely if you can, do that as much as possible in the raid season cooldown. So 2 engineer emblems and 150k food. So that's the highlights there. So yeah, that's probably about it for this video. Probably getting bored at this stage and whatever. So we've gotten to finish the tournament, finished it off with 5 from 5, got a total of 1 defeat in attack and E grade final score in defense, which is not great, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your remaining raid tournament hits and also with your upcoming alliance wars. We drew the bearded lumberjacks again, so that'll be a good tight fight. It looks like it'll be a 30v30 war, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, good luck with that, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Cheers, bye.